All right, Aquarius, we're going to start your reading, and we're going to do November monthly. It's really interesting. I was pulling in the energy for this reading, and as I was saying, what's coming in for you for November, what's happening, what's up, what's the energy coming in as? There is a phone in this room that we do not use, but I guess somehow, some way it has got turned on. Now, that can just mean a simple glitch as in like the electrical kind of glitched and it turned the phone on. But as I said that, what are you expecting? What's going to happen? What's the energy? It went ding, like there's a message, there's an email, there's some sort of news. So for some of you, this could mean that there's going to be some sort of judgment on your behalf, whether it's like a decision being made. You could find something out in November. You're going to get some sort of communication. It could be an email, could have to do with family, legacy, your stability. There could be some sort of leap that you're going to be taking in November, feeling very abundant, independent, confident. This is amazing energy. You could be feeling a little worried about growing something new. Okay. There could also be something here where there could be somebody either you're wanting to reunite with you or vice versa that could be having a very defensive energy when it comes to reuniting with you. There could be an energy here where this person, or this could be you guys. Let's keep an open mind. Someone here has had to block off their heart, is feeling really wounded, and either isn't wanting to reunite with you or vice versa. But your energy is really good for the overall. But again, there's an energy here of maybe you could be making a decision in November that's trying to manifest a new future, but you could be worried about the things that you're leaving behind. Maybe feeling unsure if you're ready to leave all these things behind. You're ready to build something new, something fresh, wanting to take a leap, wanting to build a legacy, a future, a foundation, feeling more confident in that part of you than ever. But there's also a part of you that turns around and goes, wow, this is everything I'm going to leave. I can't hang out with those people no more. I can't go to that job no more. That I'm closing that chapter in my life. So there is something here where you're closing some sort of chapters. And it's because you're getting some sort of message of news or something coming in that's helping change this. Could be new love. Could be a new experience that you're ready for. Yeah, and you've had to make a head over heart decision. But again, it's time for change and transformation. Whatever you're bringing towards you, you're using your intuition on. Feeling like whatever you've been doing isn't working. And maybe there's an energy here where you've been giving into wish fulfillment. Or maybe you've been dealing with people who's been giving into wish fulfillment. That's a very low vibrational, short-lasting energy. That's getting something that you want, but then the next day being like, well, that didn't mean much kind of energy. Giving that up. Seeing that there's more to life. This is amazing. What are you overcoming? Okay. Seeing things truthful, clarity, making a head over heart decision. Maybe you've been blocking yourself. Maybe there's been an energy here where you've been, again, not wanting some sort of new beginning. Making a choice, making a decision. Letting go of the devil. You are letting a lot go. You're changing your perspective. Maybe even accepting responsibility when November comes. Reevaluating your values, your morals. This is amazing. And this is something as simple as, saying, yes, that person cheated on me. Was I giving to that person emotionally how I should have? Was there moments where I did see, I don't feel like I'm giving to them. I'm not showing up in this connection, in this commitment. Every circumstance in our life, we can find responsibility, even if it's something really, really horrible. Not all things. I'm not talking about someone passing. I'm not talking about someone abusing you. I'm not talking about someone doing horrible, horrible things to you. I'm talking about something as simple as you not showing up for someone and then them emotionally cheating. You not having a conversation and then next thing you know, everything's kind of fizzled out because they don't know how to approach you. You don't know how to approach them. You can accept responsibility for your part. That's amazing. What do you not see coming towards you? There's going to be some sort of new offer, investment. Yeah, a new form of way of life. Again, feeling unfulfilled. So you're feeling unfulfilled, and the universe is going to bring you something to help you feel fulfilled. A message of good news. It could be a message of truth, though. Needing to have the strength to take that offer. But again, with the Three of Swords, there's going to be some sort of sadness and disappointment. So you're going to be offered something in November, and you're going to have to leave something behind to take that offer, but you need to do it. You need to do it. You need to do it. It's in your best interest. Yeah, maybe losing sleep, being anxious. It's going to bring a lot of growth for you, whatever this is. So again, this could be moving, going and getting a new job, going and getting a new car. Something big where it's like, I'm scared. I'm scared to completely do this, but I know now more than ever that I need to make this shift. I need to make this change. I need to take this action. Someone's feeling called to take this action too, but with that comes worry. With that comes the mind overthinking and saying, well, what if you're wrong? Well, what if I'm right? You know, I teach my daughter this. It's rare that the worst case scenario happens. Our mind is programmed to protect us from what could possibly happen. But there is some scenarios and instances where our mind can be being a little dramatic, being a little overstimulated, and really shooting for the stars and what it's telling us is going to happen. You cannot let your mind hold yourself back from what you're feeling called to do. If it's moving, if it's completely revamping your life and saying, you know what, this ain't working, let me do this instead. You know, maybe it's I'm seeing rehab. Maybe it's going to a rehab in a completely different town and saying, you know what, I want a different life. I deserve a different life. And yes, I have to leave all of this behind, but I know if they love me, they will say, that's what's best for you. That's okay. When someone truly loves and cares for you, they will be okay with you choosing what is best for you. And if they don't truly love and care for you, they will be selfish. Do you really want selfish love in your life? There's plenty of selfish people out here. Plenty. Do you want more of that? No. Is there anything you're not wanting to see? Is there anything you're not wanting to see in November? Needing to have the strength to go for maybe new love, self-love. There could be something here as well where you could not be seeing that there could be someone who at one point you felt like was stable and practical in your life. This person could be going towards some sort of new offer. So let's say this is an ex. Let's say this is a baby mama, baby daddy, a friend. There could be someone that you had a lot of love for and a tie to that could be redoing their life, having a sense of stability coming in for them, maybe even getting new love. This person could be guarded. This person could have at one point worked on something with you and it could have turned sour. That's going to be for some of you, or vice versa. But that person, what you don't see is that person could have something new coming in, some sort of happiness and joy, love. So why do you need to know this? Why do you need to know that they have love coming in? Because maybe you're still having to heal from whatever happened in this connection. Maybe you're still holding on to either some sort of toxicity, codependency. There's some sort of tie that your heart, your emotions, your love still has for this person. Maybe you've been wanting to offer them something. Maybe you've been wanting them to offer you something. There's still something here that makes you lose sleep. And it could have been that your values and your morals weren't really actually shown in this connection or this friendship. But somebody here is moving on. And you're going to find that out in November as well. Seeing that maybe that option is no longer an option. So this could have been a lover, a friend. This could have been a job, something where you wanted them to want you back. You wanted them to accept you, to rebuild this. And you're going to see in November that there is no possibility of that this person has completely moved on. But I feel like your intuition has told you that there has been an ending and it was too hard of an ending for them to come back from. But there's something here where, you know, I feel like somebody here is really missing the other person. Really missing the other person. But it was something you don't want to see. So I feel like you're not wanting to see that this person has other either options or is fully moving away from you, where this friendship, this connection, this love will never be able to be renewed. Yeah, because there was a wounded energy. There was I don't have any more into me to give, whether that was you or them. A lot of healing, a lot of reflecting, a lot of learning coming from this. Forgiving yourself and others is what I just heard. So maybe you need to forgive yourself or they need to forgive themselves. Somebody here needs to forgive themselves. So what is your money looking like? What is your money and your career going to be looking like for you in November, Aquarius? What's your money and your career looking like for you? I feel like you're going to feel really guarded when it comes to your money. Yeah. Feeling like maybe you lack stability. Wanting to turn that around. Feeling really unbalanced. Feeling burdened. Changing your perspective, maybe even having some sort of communication. Again, you could be walking away from something. You could be leaving something behind. This could be bills. This could be you getting rid of TV. This could be you downgrading your car. This could be you changing jobs. You're changing something here because you want to drop a burden. So money, finances, I see you being a little like, but I see you making a bounce back. Yeah, I see you putting in the work, putting in the effort. Here in the next few months, I'm getting 3 to 4 months, you're going to see significant change for you. Yep, moving out of rough waters into calmer waters, feeling like things are finally calming down and balancing. What you don't see is that there's something you've been manifesting that's actually going to come out of the woodworks. It's going to be a message of good news. It could be something you never thought was going to turn back around. So what do I mean by that? Let's say it's a business that you started. You never thought it was actually going to get off the ground. It does. Let's say it's a check that you've been fighting to get. You've got to a point where you're like, you know what? I ain't never going to get that check. Whatever. Fuck it. You actually do get that check. There's going to be things coming out of the woodworks where you're going to be like, oh, wait, as soon as I let it go, it come in for me. Really seeing that maybe November is not going to be the easiest month for you. Really trying to hold on to what you have, but also recognizing what goes down must come up, and good things are going to be coming towards you because you're patient, because you're consistent. Yeah. And this is determination. This is the second 7 of Pentacles. That's putting in the work, putting in the effort. You know, we don't water a garden thinking by the next day it's going to be full bloom. You stay consistent. You stay determined. You stay loyal to that garden. And if you treat it good, it's going to come and bless you back. That's what's happening here. I see a rut in November for you. But I see you making those decisions, using your intuition. You know, maybe at one point you've been fighting change and transformation. I see you getting over that. I do see a juggling energy. Again, being unsure about some sort of cycle being completed. Yeah. What's advice for you in November? Okay. Put in the work. Have the strength to take action when you're feeling called to take it. Don't put yourself in a place where there's blockages. If you get the opportunity to bring those changes, you know, let's say someone brings you a job and it's $1 under the pay that you want, but it's the perfect job for you, and you feel like in a year you can get to that place that you want, but you're going to have to sacrifice at this moment. What's worse, being in a place continuously that you're unhappy in, or taking $1 pay cut for a year and realizing that, yeah, what you lost sucks, but what you gained was so much more. Peace of mind, clarity, calm, energy, a future. For some of us, it's just even a future. One little change can determine whether or not you're going to live the next 30 years. You making those changes. Your advice is, when you feel called to take some sort of action, when you feel called to put in the effort, to put in the work, to do something differently, not only feel it, but do it. If you feel like, okay, there's something more for me in this life. What I'm doing is not working and I'm not happy. You can sit here all day and tell everyone you're unhappy, but until you make that action, until you do what you need to do to change it, you're going to continue to be unhappy. Use your intuition. You know what you need to do, but you have to have the strength to do it. All good things are going to come to you. It's going to work out in your favor. Oh, this was a little bit of a clustered one, Aquarius. A little bit of a clustered one. I feel like they're wanting you to put yourself first. And it's interesting how I'm getting that. I want to see if it's going to come out in this thing. Yeah, fate. There is a destined partnership here that you've dealt with that I feel like you could be having a hard time letting go. But again, look what's here. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you love yourself, you care for yourself, it opens you up to be able to love and care for other people. And I feel like you're at a place right now where you have to make sure you're putting yourself first. making those decisions. And yeah, there could be people who's not going to be happy with those decisions or agree with those decisions. Again, whether it's moving or quitting your job or going back to school, whatever. Hey, maybe you don't want a car no more. Maybe you want to walk. Whatever that is, just because other people doesn't agree doesn't mean it's not the right decision for you. And I feel like you're giving yourself the permission to quit holding yourself back. Quit holding yourself back. You're meant for greatness. If someone told you you're meant for greatness and you can have everything you want, you just can't give yourself a glass ceiling, wouldn't you do it? Absolutely. But there is no guarantee in our future, and nobody can tell you that. But nobody in this world's going to believe in you and trust you and show up for you the way that you do. So if we don't have ourselves, who does? And I feel like that's what November's really teaching you, really bringing in for you. All right, my loves, we're going to leave that here. Have a blessed day.